Hey Cancer, how are you doing? So first I want to say make sure you check this out of here, okay? Read it. All right, it's going to give you a little information if you can see it, I hope. And we are doing a you versus them, okay? A you and them kind of read, you and the person. This doesn't have to be romantic. This could be work. This could be family. This could be, I don't know, whatever energy that is surrounding you, right? So this is, it could even be yourself, because I did have a reading that was like that. It could even be yourself, but just know whatever comes through is going to be for your highest possible good, okay? That is what I'm setting my intention to give you, all right? So let's get started. Hello again. All right, let's get started. What do we have for Cancer and their person? What do we have, Spirit, for Cancer and their person? Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Divine. What messages do you have for Cancer in regards with them and their person? What energy surrounds them? What advice can you give? Okay. One more shuffle, Cancer. One more. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's see what we have for you. I hope all you Cancers are doing well. I hope you have a great day. Always wishing you a great day, great night, whenever you're reading this. Okay. Ooh. Ace of Cups, the first thing to come out. Okay, and the Judgment. Hold on here. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So I'm feeling here, Cancer, that something is definitely going on with the energy that is around you. I'm feeling like there's a very spiritual energy that is around you right now, and maybe you're realizing some things, maybe you're unfolding some things, just sensing things all around that. It might not be like the norm, right? It might not be something that you normally deal with or you have normally dealt with. With the Ace of Cups here, I'm getting, deep emotion, but it's a happy emotion, right? It's a happy feeling. It's a happy, I don't know, like it's just overflowing, right? Just continually giving. And this could be a romance. This could be an offer. This could be somebody around you. This could be about your person wanting to make an offer or you wanting to come towards them. It could be, right? Then you have the Judgment card right beside it, Cancer. And what this tells me is that you had to do, I feel like you and this person, you and your person, there's a lot of love there. There's a lot of wanting to kind of be together. But I feel like you're trying to make this call on whether or not this is somebody or someone you want with you. Like, is this someone that you want in your life, to remain in your life, to stay in your life? What do they bring? You're weighing out all the possibilities of what could possibly come to this relationship. You also got the Hierophant in reverse, okay? And normally, and my cards are not in reverse or just mixed, however. They're all upright. But this came out in reverse. And if it really comes out in reverse, like it landed like this, it's like, blah, like just like that, I'll take it. Because then I feel like that Spirit saying, no, you need to read it in reverse. So we know the Hierophant can be, someone that is spiritually guided, right? Someone that's spiritually like just in tune with everything, knowing and the power and all that. But with it in reverse, what I am personally getting is that you're going through some kind of change spiritually. Like you're going through some kind of turnaround or upside down, or because it is upside down. And I really get the feeling like it's just things are about to change for you in that realm, in your spiritual aspect of who you are. And this person that is surrounding you, this person that loves you and you love them, or you have a relationship with them, that you're sitting here weighing out your options if you should be with them or not. I'm feeling like they have an effect on this change that is going on within you. And not like they're making the change, right? They're not making you change that way, but them being there, I feel like has shifted you into this different way of thinking, this different way of seeing things, and coming to this knowledge that you are evolving in yourself. Therefore, your relationships and the people that you encounter evolve as well. Let me see what else. Because I feel like Cancer, and that you guys are I feel like you're pretty independent for the most part. Most of the readings that I know that I've done on Cancers, they were very independent people. And their attachment wasn't as, it wasn't very strong. It's not like they were not, didn't care. It's just, they were just doing their own thing. So I feel like there's this change in you right now with everything probably going on, and spiritually something going on. Hold on. I'm sorry. Stuff like this happens. So I feel like this person, is here, but it's like they're making you, it's almost like this person is making you realize the change that is going on within. Like you already know, okay? You already know the change that's going on within you. You already know there's something going on, and there's so much energy going around right now, let me tell you. So I feel like you're aware of that, but you're also being presented with a person that's, surrounding you. And you're realizing that you have a different perspective on them as well. And it makes you from being this like so independent. And I'm not saying you're dependent. I'm just saying so independent person to, wow, like I'm really, I can, what? Like I'm kind of like liking somebody, like for real, like, I don't know. Like that's what I'm feeling with that Ace of Cups and that Judgment. You're just realizing there's just, a clearing in a way, like you're being told, wow, look, hey, you are going through some shift in yourself, and as well, we're going to show you how it can change and impact with you on relationships. See, I feel like here you have done a lot of, you have the Four of Swords, so you have done a lot of like resting, right? You have done a lot of just keeping to yourself, doing the things that you want to do, whatever. Like you've been doing a lot of that, and I think in some ways, I feel like you being that way has brought in this love, right? It's brought in this offer. It's brought in this joy. I don't think you were expecting it. I don't feel like you were expecting it, and so like yeah, it's just brought in this like happiness. I don't know, like just fun and like almost just no worries. You're just having a good time. You can have a good time with people, relationships. You can actually have a good time, right? And there's this sense of balance as well. You have that Hierophant, and there's this sense of balance. Like it's almost like it's saying, I feel like it's like spirit or the universe has been throwing you these things to shift you in a direction, to just change your perspective maybe, and you didn't even realize your perspective was changing, but it has brought in this balance and this equalness, this give and take, this relationship. It just works. Like I feel like you and this person, like it just works. Like it's an equal give and take. I feel like there's an understanding there. These people are sitting down here, getting their offerings of whatever. And I mean, I don't get the feeling that they look grateful. I don't feel like they look, mad. It's like that you each know your place. giver taker. But I mean, you both are giver and take. But in that depiction of this picture, it's like you know your place. Each of you know your place in your relationship. You know where you stand. They know where they stand. But I see it being a lot of fun. Okay, being a lot of fun. For sure. Like I'm getting a lot of joy in this and giddiness. Okay. So with the Judgment card that's over it, it's like I was saying, it's that feeling of like, it's making you see that you can have these relations. It can be fun, you know, and maybe if you're a work-driven person, it doesn't always have to be about work, and, you know, and getting stuff done for you, which is great to be self-motivated. I'm not taking away from that, but it's okay to be vulnerable sometimes, to allow relationships to come in and overflow and, you know, just shower you with all the affection that you want or whatever like that. I feel like you in some way have been waiting for that as well, with the Four of Swords being on there. Like you've kind of been sitting back waiting for this balance to come in, and it's funny that it's just coming in now when you're going through this, like, you know, new evolvement of yourself, Cancer. I don't know. I mean, that's just what I'm getting from, that's what I'm getting from the cards, okay? So, take it however. You know, and I also see this Hierophant, I'm just saying, because it's just, I'm also seeing this Hierophant in reverse. It's almost like you're getting messages, right? Your intuition, you know, your spirituality, it's talking to you. This is almost like it coming down from the heavens, you know, like it's facing downwards. So it's like it's being brought down to you. You know, you think about your like crown and you're opening and you're there, and it's like the Hierophant is just, you know, dropping the knowledge in, just dropping it in. And so I do feel like there is some kind of spiritual awakening or change within you that's going on, Cancer. But you and this person, I feel like this person has brought in a change in you as well. Okay. But I don't feel like you were aware that this is what was happening. So I have the Moon card, which is Pisces energy. By the way, the Hierophant is Taurus energy. So I have the Moon card, the King of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So, you know, what I'm really getting here with this, Cancer, is you were in a place that, I'm not going to say a dark place. I don't feel like it was a dark place. I just feel like an isolative type of place. And maybe that was with when you're in this resting energy, but I feel like there's just a lot of things that you had to cope and deal with emotionally, that you had to kind of think. Okay, sorry, I got a phone call. I forgot to silence my phone or do not disturb it. Ugh, that happens. Whatever, you don't know what you're gonna expect on this channel, okay? I'm just telling you the truth. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. So, now I gotta remember what I was saying. I swear, that's my Gemini, the Gemini in me. Okay, think. Okay, yay, sis, yes. So there was just something that you had to deal with, right? I feel like there's something you had to face, you know, just to gain some kind of emotional stability. Not saying you were weak. I don't feel like you were weak. I feel like you were just trying to establish some stability of some sort for yourself, okay? So relationships might not have been a thing that you were actually looking for in that manner. But with this King of Wands here, like, I'm really feeling like you made it through. You know, you made it through. You see clearly. You kind of know what you want to go for. You know what the passion is. Maybe it's this person, right? Maybe you have some passion towards this person. You know, but I feel like more so that with the Moon and in the placement here, this king is looking over there. It's like you have faced it. You have passed this. You have faced whatever you were going through, and now you've come up on top as a king, as knowing, as having the, you know, ability to face what it was and face it with gumption, you know, face it with passion and just attack it and just know and hone into exactly what it was that you had to deal with, and then you dealt with it. And that's what I feel. I feel like you were in this energy. You've moved into this King of Wands energy, fiery energy. And with the Six of Wands, I feel like it's just going to be leading you into victory. I mean, you're going to be, you know, on top of the world. You're going to have success. You're going to get all of the things that you might have been striving for, like happiness, abundance, all that stuff, victory, feeling good about yourself and where you're at, feeling good about the person that you're possibly with. It's all happened because, you know, you went through the stages and you've dealt with those things that you had to deal with, and you know how to move forward, and you move forward into that. Okay. And I also feel like this was something that, you know, I do feel like it was like something that was spiritually led. I mean, because the Hierophant just keeps staring at me. And I feel like there was a spirituality or a spiritualness around it, you know. 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles, yes. Okay, getting your abundance, getting the things that you desire, having the happiness. And let me just tell you, you know, abundance in some way does not necessarily mean it has to be monetary, right? It doesn't have to mean it's money or material. Abundance can come in many forms and ways. It can come in relationships, just the joy and the happiness of just being filled, you know, and just knowing that you're right where you're at, you know, you're right where you're supposed to be. And sometimes even that can just bring the abundance feeling within you, right? So just keep that in mind. And give you that confidence, you know, like that King of Wands, you have that confidence. But I do see, you know, happiness and the abundance. And if it is monetary, you know, I feel like there's going to be stability there in your, you know, 3D world, in the things that you may have, home and stuff like that, or job, you know, all the things that are needed to survive in this world. I see it coming through. I see your wish coming through. And looky here, we have the 9 of Pentacles that ends on this run. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, right? Then we have the Star, Aquarius energy. So with that, I just feel like, you know, you're finally getting somewhere, Cancer. Oh, you're getting somewhere. Like, I feel like you are getting somewhere. And you got the Star. And let me say, this is Aquarius energy, and you know, when I've been reading Aquarius, they've been on their game. Let me tell you, you know, they start something and they want to finish. That's the energy that I get from Aquarius. So yes, exactly. That's why this is here, because you're starting something that you're finishing. You're taking on that Aquarian energy that I feel like is kind of what the Aquarius suns are doing, or the Aquariuses are doing. So, and it's going to bring all that, the wish fulfillment, right? It's going to bring in more balance. It's going to bring in love. Like, I'm seeing love and, you know, the twilight and the twinkle. And, you know, when you look in somebody's eyes, it's just, you're like in awe. Like, did I get here? Like, am I here? Like, is this happening? You know, but it's really beautiful. I feel like it's really beautiful. And then, so here we end with the 9 of Coins. Okay. So what it is, and I feel like the 9 of Coins, you know, is at a very independent energy, self-sufficient, right? She's good. All right. And I feel like for the most part, when I've done Cancers, that's the energy that I got for you. That was the energy that I was getting to keep you from, you know, kind of being in this, you know, offering with the relationship. You're doing your thing, independence, working on you know, work. And I feel like you have done that. And now it's come to the point where you and this person might be coming together, and this could be something. This could be someone that is a wish as well for you, that you can't even believe that a person like this exists, right? That a person like this can, maybe put up with me or whatever, and it's almost like a wish come true even in that relationship. Because this is just, to me, an affirmation that you're still that independent person. So it's not like you are losing any value to who you are. Yes, you have transformed. Yes, I do feel like there has been a transformation of something, and that this relationship has brought in a more concrete knowing that since you're being accepting of this relationship, since you're allowing this relationship to come in and flow with you, to you, and you to them, like it's a mutual exchange, right? It's a give and take. You're having fun, I feel like it's brought in a realization to you, like, oh wow, like where was the Cancer that was here, 5 months ago? Like you see that you're changed. You see that you're different a little bit. You've evolved in some way. But that's because you've gained that confidence. Okay, you've gained that confidence. You've gained that, passion behind yourself, and just the like, I'm not going to take any crap, but at the same time, you're still allowing that love to come in. So here again, we have we have the 8 of coins, the 3 of coins, and the Knight of Swords. So, okay. So I'm feeling like you're ready to start. I'm really feeling like, and this could be in work relation as well, like it could be related to work, but I'm really getting a feeling that this is a person that you may want to start a foundation with. This is a person that you might want to have that, that new beginning with. That's what I'm feeling, that you might want to have this new beginning with, because I see the work that's being put into this. I see the work that, you're willing. Okay, that's the key, that you are willing to put in. Because I say willing because 9 of Pentacles, okay? But that you are willing to put in and to see where it goes. To see if you can work together and build something, all right? And I see we're here with I feel like with the 9 of Swords, it's like, like I feel like excitement, I mean, that's what I get from it, and kind of just moving in quick, obviously, because there is very fast movement, but it's very clear to you. There is no fog in this. You know exactly what you're wanting to do, where you're wanting to go. Okay, so when you take that King of Wands energy and you mix it with this Knight of Swords, it's the passion, right? And it's the knowing, and it's wanting to move forward and wanting to keep moving towards, whether it is a person or if this is work, if this is work related, where you're working on a job, or trying to build new stability for yourself in a new job, but you're wanting to move in quick, okay? And if this could be your person that's wanting to move in quick, but I'm getting a sense that either one of you want to kind of move in quickly towards it, towards the offer, all right? Because the knight in shining armor, right, is there to sweep you off your feet. And I kind of get that too. Like, maybe they did sweep you off your feet a little bit. Like, oh, hold, let me pull back just a little bit, because, you're having this realization of how you're behaving, and it's like, wait a minute, am I really like that? So maybe they're sweeping you off your feet, Cancer. Maybe they are. What other advice or messages do we have for Cancer Spirit? New perspective, right? You've changed. That's what I've been saying. So You have changed your perspective and the way of thinking. You have become, maybe you've been through an ascension. You've become more enlightened about something. Expansion of consciousness. Okay. That could be it too. That could be something. Supposed to be half spirit. Thank you, universe. Thank you, divine. The moon card again. So yes, there was definitely something that you had to face, that you had to deal with, that you had to kind of be certain with internally. I feel like emotionally, just you had to be more grounded. You had to feel safe, but you had to know that you were safe. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm getting like you had to know it was okay to walk beyond these walls, because you stayed, I feel like emotionally you stayed trapped inside a certain kind of bubble, right? Like, I feel like it's not that you weren't nice or that you weren't willing to love or give, but there was always this invisible boundary that you had, and then the limit on what you would go. That's why I say, if you were willing to work, in this card, if you're willing to work on the relationship, because you still embody the energy of the Nine of Coins, the independent, because I feel like that's just your nature. That's just how you are. And for some of you, not all of you, I can't say all of you, but I do know I have been picking up very much independent, goal-oriented with Cancers. But so this whole thing, enlightenment, ascension, expansion of knowledge, expansion of consciousness that happened. And I feel like now it's made it where you know that you can walk through that wall. I feel like this change in perspective now has made it realize you can walk through that wall. You don't have to feel, where you were here and then you realized it, right? So when you realize that and you went for it, now you can walk through it. Now you can travel down that path towards the sunrise or whatever it is. And I feel like here too, with the Three of Coins again, the Three of Pentacles, I mean, you're willing to do the work. You're willing to do the work now. Like, you're emotionally full. Like, you love yourself. You're emotionally full. You're able to give now. So you're ready to work on it. You're ready to work on a relationship. You're ready to work. And if this is the person, like, because I do feel like this person is a wish. It's one of those things like you couldn't believe that's here. But yeah, so it's the partnership again, and I get the sense of you willing to work on it. Give it a shot. See where it goes. I still see like respecting each other's boundaries. Not being in each other's space, but respecting each other's boundaries. I mean, you see like these people over here, he's up there doing his work and they don't really seem to be bothering him. Yeah, he's just doing the work. They're just kind of watching, seeing what he's doing, admiring. So maybe this person admires you. Maybe you admire them. Any more messages, Spirit? Victory again. We have the Nine of Wands and we have the Temperance. So this is going to, this is going to make you feel good. I feel like you and this person, this is going to make you feel good. This person's going to bring so much. There's just going to be a balance there. There is definitely going to be a balance there. With the Temperance, come on now. You're filling each other up. This was something that took a lot of time. This is Sagittarius energy. So I feel like this is something that took a long time to get here. Like, I don't feel like you realize that maybe. But maybe some of you do. And you're like, that's why this is a wish that has come true. Okay? That it's finally here. You've been waiting for this. Like, And there, I just sense like, you know, just feeling on top of the world, feeling victorious, like, wow, like it's happened. Like, I don't know, I just get this wow feeling. Oh my gosh. But with the 9 of Wands, again, in the middle here. Oh gosh. In the middle here. Okay, let me just show you this card. He's sitting here waiting. He's waiting too. But you see, but he's waiting. But he's waiting with walls. That's how I see this. He's waiting with walls. Whereas even though the Temperance is patience and, you know, I feel like a new beginning and sharing and being compassionate and just being loving to each other and kind of being guided to each other in this way, I feel like, you know, Temperance just came in and was like, I'm gonna just smack all these walls down. I'm just gonna knock each singular, you know, I'm just gonna knock them all down because I need to make room for this person to come through now. So I feel like, you know, maybe the waiting process, it's like you wanted it, but you didn't want it. I feel like I'm just getting that feeling of those imaginary boundaries, right? The invisible boundaries that you set around you to allow people to come into you, even though you're waiting for somebody. And now you have released that. Now you have released that and you feel good about it. And this person that your person, I feel like has come into your life for a reason, to make you see differently, for your perspective to change, and for you to face, you know, emotions that you kind of probably boxed in a little bit. And I feel like they're making you feel good. I mean, not saying that you've lost any of your power, Cancer, because I don't feel like you've lost any of your power. I feel like you've gained a lot. And so now that you've gained more of who you are in your power, it's like the universe is bringing in this person towards you to say, you know, here you go. You know, you've worked so hard on yourself. We're going to reward you with a person that will bring you happiness, will bring you joy, will bring you fun, will bring you balance, will understand you, will respect you, equal give and take. So that is what I got for you, Cancer. If it resonates, let me know down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Make sure you like and subscribe this video, and until next time, bye.